Welcome to Ungluing the Mind, the stream. On this episode, we invite you to discover powerful life lessons, offer the tools for personal breakthroughs, and the guidance to live a life of inspired action. In this online chapter, you'll be invited to listen in on 30 minutes of inspirational, thought-provoking dialogue, followed by a guided meditation by transformational coach and author of Ungluing the Mind, Veronica Barrie. If you like what you hear today, please click subscribe and turn on post notifications. And if you love what you hear today, Ungluing the Mind offers private one-on-one coaching and meditation phone sessions. To book your spot, email ungluingthemind@gmail.com. Again, that's ungluingthemind@gmail.com. We thank you for tuning in and your presence. Your journey to your best self starts right now.
Love is what we are. We came from love, we evolving through love, and we return to love. Yes, we came into a universe of cause and effect. So we have two thought systems within us. One is love, one is fear. Both cannot be true. When you have a spiritual practice, it's because you are awakening and remembering your true identity. So we ask ourselves, you ask yourself, what do I know about the source that gave me life? I know, not a belief, you know. I know that the source of light, love, and wisdom from which I was created is the only power. And the source of life is the only life, and it's life eternal. Therefore, I am love, light, and wisdom eternally. Not because someone told you so, or you read it in a book, but without love, the world is empty. So, are we willing to give up our dark secrets, our fearful thoughts, dark secrets, to love, and allow love to teach your clean and open mind? And we must be willing to allow love to direct your efforts, telling you exactly what to do, whom to speak to, and what to say, what thoughts to think, and what words to use and give the world. And what the world needs now, more than ever, are those of us who have awakened to our true identity, love, and allow love to direct you. You cannot lose your way. Turn your senses inward and feel a sense of freedom to explore and discover love. So why are we not rejoicing? Because we would rather hold on to what we've made. And since we made the ego as a substitute for love, we believe in what we've made. Our part is to choose the way of love instead of madness and fear. Because in love, you are safe forever. Love is your refuge and security in all circumstances. And it is your only safety. So in order to know yourself, to unglue the mind and know the truth of what you are, love, you have to be willing to let go of what has provided you with a limited amount of comfort. To know yourself is the beginning of wisdom. It's the beginning of claiming your forgotten power of love. So when you go directly to the source, creator, who gave you life, You're no longer a slave to fear and time and human destiny, because you're living, not surviving, from a consciousness of love. So we have to be open-minded enough to recognize that we are powerless. And in your willingness to yield, to let go, is the initial stage to knowing that you are love. Remember and never forget, what can change is never love. Love is eternal. And what is eternal is not of time. Love is drawn unto itself. Draw it to you like a magnet. Love begets love. Your task is not to seek for love, but to seek and find the blocks within yourself that you have built against it. When you have a spiritual practice, you're opening your mind and you're allowing love or light to enter where it belongs. You can deny the light, but you cannot lose it. And don't believe that you are made in the image of God. God is love. Know that you are God. And that's a fact. This is a critical moment for us in the history of humanity now. And we have to choose the way of love or fall by the wayside long before our time. Yeah. Release the constant agitation. Let go and allow love to direct your every step and bring you home to the light. Why? Because you are love, light, and wisdom eternally. We have to be able to let go of what, of what we've made. And we know that change is frightening because it leads to relinquishment. And that is exactly what we have to do. We have to be willing to let go and let the light in, let the love in. It's there. It's there within each and every one of us. No one is excluded. Seek the light and knowledge within, and allow the light within you to direct your footsteps. You cannot lose your way when you walk in love, light, and wisdom. Our part is just simply to be willing to let go, and the universe will support you. When you are willing and open, the universe of learning will open up before you in all its gracious simplicity. And being a happy learner opens up the door, the dark door that you thought was locked forever, and you're allowing the love to come into your awareness. So you ask yourself, why is the choice I made of value to me? What attracts my mind to it? What purpose does it serve? If you feel any sense of fear about your choice, you have chosen wrongly. Choose again a loving thought. We can run, but we cannot hide. We have to learn to face challenges without inner turmoil. Come in honesty. We have to be honest with ourselves. Honesty means consistency. It means no thought opposes any other thought. No word lacks agreement with another. That's the trait of honesty. You're resting your weary mind in love and honesty, where there is no conflict and no doubt. where your rest is secure because you're resting in quiet light, love. You're resting in the arms of love. So we have to be willing to allow the teacher within to instruct and direct you. We cannot lose our way when we walk in love because it is what you are. And we need constant reminders. And this is why we use affirmations. You're affirming, you're accepting, you're claiming what already belongs to you. You're choosing love, light, and wisdom. And as you bring in the light, the love, and the wisdom, it will dissolve the fearful thoughts that are working havoc within the mind. We have to claim our power. We are powerful beings of light. Only love is real. So what do? Put the golden rule into application. Apply spiritual principles to everyday living. Principle is law or truth. It's code of conduct. And do not be disobedient to divine principles. Now is the moment in time, now more than ever, for us to put spiritual principles into application. And no one is going to do it for us. The responsibility starts with you. To remember is to restore to your memory what is already there. Everything is already there. You want to live a life of purposeful focus. We cause ourselves so much trouble and anxiety by focusing on our own selfish thoughts, our self-made thoughts. Put your attention on your real thoughts, loving thoughts, and save yourself trouble and anxiety. And do not fail yourself. Know that you are love, and love will set you free. We're not here by some cosmic fluke. We all have a mighty purpose to fulfill. You want to inhale, smell, feel, and taste the sweetness of love. And I have to have a disciplined spiritual practice because I'm responsible for what I see. I choose the feelings I experience, and I decide upon the goal I would achieve. And everything that seems to happen to me, I ask for and receive as I have asked. What are we asking for? Ask for what already belongs to you, your divine inheritance. Want to change. Want is the key. Be willing through your disciplined practice of prayer and meditation to bring about a transformation in you that is in accordance with the truth of what you are. I am love, and love is not an illusion. Illusions are beliefs in what is not real. It's a fact, and you cannot be angry with a fact. So how long do you need to realize that this is a chance for us to change? It must be evident to you by now that love does not change. It's you who change your mind about the world, and the world represents your thoughts. There's no cause and effect in love. Love just simply is. So love is bidding you to enter into your natural home of love, where you belong. And love is whole. And what is whole has no missing parts. And love looks on all as one. And love's meaning lies in oneness. So allow it to raise you high above the dangers of the world as you melt into the arms of love. Everything must end in love. And all you're being asked to do is to let the love in. Do not interrupt its coming. Do not intrude upon it. Do not interfere. Let it be what it is, love. And when you live in love, you live in God. You live in the source that gave you life, and it's life eternal. So we have to be open, we have to be willing, we have to be patient, and we have to trust. Because you're giving yourself to love. Why? Because there's nothing else. Allow yourself to experience the unfathomable depths of love. And you cannot give yourself love for most of us because you're too confused about yourself. Love must be extended. Extend it, and it will come back to you. Purity, love is the purity within us. It's not confined. It must be shared. And only what is loving is true. So what do? Come out of the coma of ignorance and allow love to be your guide. Allow love to remove the spots of pain from your mind. Pain is the manifestation in the body of the sickness in the mind. Allow love to come closer, closer, and closer to your awareness. And this is why we practice daily. We're not here by some cosmic fluke. You are here to wake up from the dream and remember your true identity, love. Choose to remember that you are love eternally. Love brings success. Fear brings failure. And you cannot find love upon a battleground because no one gains from strife. Your deepest desire is to discover your original goodness and live in the fullness of love now. Love is yours. It's yours. It's yours. It belongs to you. It's constant. It's your constant companion and protector, where you're safe forever and forever in the hands of love. Feel and recognize the promise of this statement. The wise work for the welfare of the world. The ignorant work for themselves. Allow love to direct your efforts. Love does not insist on its own way. And love can only be awakened by love. And you cannot wake yourself. So identify with love and find yourself. It's a process of change we have to go to love and honor yourself. Love is eternal. Love the child within you. You cannot disunite yourself from love. You cannot escape from what you are. The power of love that created you knows all the facts, past, present, and to come. So choose love. Allow love to move upon the waters of your soul and bring you into a deeper sense of trust and understanding of life. And life is now. You are divine love energy. Allow the power of love to use you. All you're being asked to do is just to have a tiny change of mind about the world. You're strengthening your capacity to love. You want to take the plunge into the pool of love. Love knows you only as love created you. Love knows you only as love. So be open and willing to hear the call of love, love, love calling you home. Hear an echo in your mind calling you, reminding you of what you are. Love cannot give fear, and what is not love is fear. And fear lies not in reality, but in the minds of children who do not understand reality. Our part is to remember that you are love. And love which brought you here will not forsake you or abandon you. You're traveling inward back to your native homeland of love. Of love. You want to lose yourself. You have to lose yourself in order to find yourself. Lose yourself in love. Step back from the constant activity that keeps the mind engaged in time. Take a deep breath and discover that with every breath, your lungs take in life, God power, and God love. Your treasure house of riches in love. Claim it. It belongs to you. So you're going on a treasure hunt. You are the treasure discovering you. And come into the awareness that I am love. And love is a fruit in season all the time. So what do? Pick the fruit of love. We see ourselves as lacking. Loosen the knots that are strangling your heart and choose the way of love instead of fear. And love is drawn unto itself. Draw it to you like a magnet. Your task is not to seek for love, but to seek and find the blocks within yourself that you have built against it. Allow love to enter in where it belongs. Love is there, right where you are. It can be recognized or unrecognized. If you hide it, it becomes unreal. Love lies within you, waiting to be accepted by you. It lies within you in the safety of your eternal home. So listen in silence and hear the call of love, love, love calling you home. Give all of your distress to love as if you were taking off your shoes. Don't rely on your own petty strength. We're powerful beings of light. Love is not contaminated by words. It renews itself every second. So do not be afraid to let go of the things known that you have made. The illusion of sorrow, suffering, pain, sacrifice, lack, limitation, with occasional flashes of joy. Be true to you. You're here to co-create. When you co-create, you live in love. When you miscreate, you're inviting fear to be your guest. To love is to know. To love is to listen. And listening is sacred. It's a divine gift that needs to be developed as you grow with the vibration of love. So every need is met through love, not the greed. The greatest need we all desire is love. And it is the love within you that directs all things, making straight your way with no stones to trip on and all obstacles to be removed before you reach them. Love is your freedom and release. Say to yourself silently and thoughtfully, with fixed determination and eyes closed. Love is my freedom and release. Love is my freedom and release. Love is my freedom and release. Into the presence of love, I will enter now. Into the presence of love, I will enter now. Into the presence of love, I will enter now. To everyone, I offer the gift of love. To everyone, I offer the gift of love. To everyone, I offer the gift of love. I am pouring upon my body temple the oil of love. I am pouring upon my body temple the oil of love. I am pouring upon my body temple the oil of love. I am eternally safe in love. I am eternally safe in love. I am eternally safe in love. I will step on the scale of love often and weigh myself. I will step on the scale of love often and weigh myself. I will step on the scale of love often and weigh myself. I will soak myself in love. I will soak myself in love. I will soak myself in love. I will trust in love and burn out the fire of fear. I will trust in love and burn out the fire of fear. I will trust in love and burn out the fire of fear. Breathe in love and breathe out love, for there is nothing else. The divine love, light, and wisdom descends upon each and every one of us, and we are grateful. And so it is. Rest in the arms of love.